Welcome to Watchat, where we chat about watches and other facts of life. The Seiko Luminescence, the Seiko Black Series, is finally here. Here are my thoughts on why I choose this particular model. Sorry for sounding a little nasal today, as I am feeling a little under the weather. Don't worry, I don't think it's COVID, but it is pretty stubborn. Anyway, let's get on with the review. Seiko has recently released their Black Series limited edition watches of the SPB257J1, which is a reinterpretation of the 1965 mechanical diver. The SPB255J1, which is a reinterpretation of the 1968 Marine Master model, and the SPB257J1, which is a reinterpretation of the 1970 Turtle model. All of these three models are limited to 5,500 each. Seiko has also launched their 1000 limited edition SLA061J1, which is also a reinterpretation of the 1970 Turtle model. The concept behind this design is meant to express the darkness and silence of the night ocean, and the orange color is inspired by the lights that illuminate it. So which model did I go for? It's the Turtle. This Turtle model, the SPB257J1. The case is a modern reinterpretation of the Turtle design. Instead of having the unmarked crown exactly at the 4 o'clock position, this one here places it just before the 4 o'clock position. The case is stainless steel with hard coating that is matte finished, with screw holes at the lugs. The watch is measured at 42.7mm in diameter, 13.2mm in thickness, 41.6mm in length, and with a lug width of 20mm. It does have a very unusual case shape, making it very iconic. The curve on the case does look like the shell of a turtle, and there is that very unusual design of the crown guards. You either love it or hate it, and I'm loving it. Seiko provides 2 straps for this watch. The watch comes with a brown fabric strap, which isn't really to my liking. The fabric strap has 16 freaking holes for size adjustment, and it has a 3-pin steel buckle that are in black with steel holders that are also in black. This kind of fabric strap tends to make the wearing of the watch rather thick and bulky. The second strap, however, is the one which I think most would prefer. It is a black silicone strap that has something like a tire track on the side. It has 11 holes for size adjustment and the Prospect Wave logo at the tip of the strap. This is probably one of the most comfortable silicone straps Seiko has ever made. It has a really soft texture and latex feel. The 3-pin buckle is also black with the Seiko name engraved on it, matte at the front and glossy at the back. The holder is also black steel with Seiko name embossed on it. The bag has a screw-down case bag that is also matte finish with the Prospect Wave logo in the middle and the limited edition number embossed on it. Underneath it is the in-house 6R35 caliber automatic movement that has an accuracy of +25 to -15 seconds a day, 24 joules, 21,600 bph, dial shock anti-shock system, anti-magnetism of up to 4,800 APM, hacking seconds function, and a 70 hours of power reserve. The unidirectional bezel here is black stainless steel with the first 20 minutes markers painted in orange for easy legibility, whereas the rest of the markers are in grey. The grip on the bezel is pretty good whilst turning it, although I'm not too sure if it would be the same when one goes diving and using a glove due to the bezel being rather flat. If you are a diver and you've used a turtle for it before, do leave your comments below and let us know how it feels. This has a curved sapphire crystal with AR coating. The bevel on the side of the crystal gives a slight distorted view on the minute track that is painted in white, contrasting with the matte black dial. The applied indices here have steel frames with off-white lume on them, with the 12 o'clock marker designed like a shoe, the 6 and 9 o'clock having a big rectangular marker, and the 3 o'clock having a small rectangular lume on the side. The rest of the markers are in square. More about the lume later. The Seiko brand name, the Prospect X, Automatic Divers 200 meter wordings are painted in white. The Japan 6R3501C0R2 at the bottom of the watch are painted in grey. The date at the 3 o'clock has a white backdrop with black numberings. The date change here is rather typical of a 6R35 caliber movement. To change the date, you first unscrew the crown and pull it out to position 1. By rotating it, you can change the date with a quick set function. By pulling the crown to position 2, the second hand stops and you can adjust the time and change the date. The date starts changing at 10 PM and completes at 11:56 PM. And that's typical. Don't believe me? Check out my other videos on the SPB103J1, SPB257J1 and the Sharp Edge series, which also uses the 6R35 caliber movement, and you see how inconsistent the movement is. The video links are in the description below. The hour and minute hands are in black. The hour hand has an off-white lume, whereas the minute hand has an orange lume. The second hand is in dark grey, which also has an off-white lume with a hue of orange on the hand. It also has a white tip at the end. The lume shot is pretty amazing. In the dark, the pip on the bezel is in green. The rest of the lume is in blue and the minute hand is in orange, like how lights illuminate in the dark when diving. This really helps when reading the time during the dark, as you can easily distinguish which is the hour hand and the minute hand. This watch is really cool. I once wanted to buy the SPB183 Captain Willard. However, I find the design to be a little too huge on my wrist. The black case design on this watch, however, somehow gives an illusion that it is a smaller watch. The fact that Seiko decides to use a turtle design case for their more limited and more expensive SLA061J1 suggests that Seiko's R&D department thinks that the turtle case shape is a more popular, more iconic, and a more in-demand case, I guess. Anyway, what do you think of these watches? Which of the four do you prefer? There is no right or wrong answer. Just a survey to see which of these designs captivates most of my viewers. Do leave your answers in the comments below. If you like this kind of video, please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification icon to support me, and I'll really appreciate it and promise to make more videos like this. Until the next one, thank you for watching.